Yeah, I know. About a half hour later than I predicted, which was about a half hour later than I advertised. I know. Sorry about that. But I am here now. So what's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Friday. You're ready for the weekend. I know I am. So, yeah, this game took me by surprise. I didn't find out about it until, not too long ago. Did not realize that they had expanded the Dead of Winter brand with a game that really isn't part of the Dead of Winter series, but it's like sideways connected to it, so to speak, and that's Raxxon, which, as we know from the left, I almost said Left 4 Dead. That's the video game. As we know from Dead of Winter, Raxxon is like to blame for the entire zombie uprising and apocalypse. So, also seeing that this can be played one player was another reason why I got it. And let's just delve into this. So I got most of this set up. We're going to be running this as a one-player game. So that means I'm going to have to build up the crowd. But let's there's no particular order to these, so let's just shuffle them up on camera so you can see. This is called the population draw pile, and this is where the crowd is going to be, and we have to save people. We have to get people out because the infection is starting and the city is infected. So that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to rescue people while not letting the infected out, whether they're obvious vampires or whether they're obvious zombies or not. Now, this deck here, if you're familiar with Dead of Winter or a couple other games that Plaid has, this is very similar to the Crossroad deck. It has honestly, I don't know why they just didn't make this a Crossroads game, because this is so completely close to it. No, I'm not infected, Sean. I've never been bitten. I haven't eaten any tainted zombie flesh. No, I'm good. So yeah, these are kind of like the Crossroad cards, which are like really hardcore, life and death decision making choices. So these are very similar to them. So I'm going to give this a shuffle as well. And this is the deck that kind of increases Raxxon's power. Because not only am I trying to get non-infected out of the city, but I can lose if I can't do that. I can also lose if Raxxon gets their power meter all the way up to 8. Then they're in charge of everything, kick everyone out, and they're doing what they want to do, which is basically just pretend they're the umbrella corporation, right? And so we don't want that to happen either. So we don't want to draw these cards, which is funny because with the Crossroad cards, I'm always dying to draw them. So the one-player game, this is what I'm going to start with, but when you play one player, each day, which is what the turns are, you get to choose who it is that you're gonna be playing for that day. So I'm gonna start with Dr. Olivia Brown. Now all of the characters have the common ability of investigate, and many of their other powers are very similar too, but some of them have different ways. It looks like that they activate slightly different effects, although very similar. So we're going to see how this all plays out. Now, keep in mind that this is a double-sided sheet, and I am using the 1-2 player side, while the other side over here is the 3-4 player side. Okay, so we have everything. Oh, yeah, and these power button shits, really kind of cool, right? Power button shits. We're going to be using to activate these powers. So I'll turn the power on. Okay, so I understand all of that. Now, I did set this up for an intro game, which is the easiest of the games. So there were 9 infected cards that were dealt right into the game. In a regular game, there'll be 15, hard is 18, and expert is like 20 or 21 or something like that. So I'm not going anywhere near that territory right now. Fonzie the Capybara also says I'm infected. I'm infected with the board game bug. It's highly contagious, he says, easy to spread to your friends, and very addictive. It can only be kept at bay by a constant supply of new board games. You're onto something. Yes, you are, Fonzie. How you doing? All right, so this starts with the first. I wish they had one of the little cheat cards with the rules on it, but this is broken into each turn or day is broken into 3 phases. You got the crowd set up, you got the player action, and you have the end of day. So for the crowd set up, let me double check, but I think I got a draw from here, and for a 1 or 2 player game, that's going to be a total of 9 cards that I'm going to put out in this area. So that's why this area is so blank. Like, Big John, why are you leaving this empty space here? You can put a big old tree here like Bob Ross? No, because I have to populate the area. During the crowd setup phase, create the crowd for the day by dealing cards in the population draw pile. That's what I thought. So I already shuffled this, and then you saw me shuffle this another time. So we got 9 cards. So we'll start with connecting these guys together, and also making sure that everything can be seen on camera for all of you. And it looks like it can be. So this is going to be regular non-infected individuals in here, as well as infected individuals. So I'm going to have to be very careful who we let in and who we help to escape, all right? Okay, so I got the 1-2 player set up already. Look at that, I'm halfway through the rule book, up to page 6 already. This is pretty quick. But that does get us right into the heart of the game here, I think, now. So as the crowd has been set up, starting with the first player, hey, that's me. Then you're going to go clockwise, hey, that's also me. With each player may take a turn or pass. Once a player passes for any reason, her entire turn is skipped for the rest of the day. Now, I was reading that with a 1-player game. I'm going to get to do that twice. So I'm going to get 2 passes, and then after the second pass, the day is over. So when taking a turn, a player must resolve the following steps in order. Trigger all of her character consequences. That's what these things are. I was showing you put the little power button on. If you want to activate it, well, they have consequences if you're doing things. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. Choose an available action, and then perform the chosen action. All right. So now the easiest thing to do is investigate, because I'm seeing that with the investigate, you're going to get to find out who's in the crowd. And you can do that. That is free. Oh, yeah. See, it says it right up here, too. This is good. Okay, so this has kind of the cheat sheet itself right up over here. That was all fuzzy and out of focus. I know. Yes, okay. So we, being the first turn, we're going to skip part 1, which is triggering all the consequences, because we don't have any consequences in play as of yet. So moving right on to choosing an available action. So I think so there's nothing out here, so there's nothing to do. I can't evacuate, can't do a medicinal attack, skill quarantine, expert treatment, crowd control. No, there's nothing to do here. So I'm going to have to start with investigate, flipping someone over. So let's start top row middle here, and let's see who we got. Oh, she's hostile, but she's not infected. If she was infected, she'd have a toxic symbol up here instead of the heart. Colors don't matter. It's just the symbol, not the color. So, and also I like the fact that they have names. This isn't just, some hostile person or some mean woman. This is Melissa Gupta. And from what I've noticed when I was looking at these cards before during setups, a lot of these individuals, if not all of them, are actually playable characters in the Dead of Winter game. So that's kind of cool. All right, so that was the first thing I did, was investigate. Choose a row or column. Okay, it's like with her, evacuate. See, so you want to know what you can do so you know what to set up. So evacuate for her says choose a row or column in the crowd with all the cards face up are healthy, and move those cards into the evacuation pile. So I can do a whole row or column. Medicinal attack, kill one card in the crowd. Skilled quarantine, move up to 3 face-up infected cards from the crowd and or the uncontained quarantine pile into the contained. Yeah, so I can't really do any of this yet. Move all cards of one type, such as chaotic, volatile, etc., from the uncontained quarantine pile to the contained quarantine. Yeah, so there's nothing there to do yet. So I think I'm going to have to investigate again, because there seems to be no limit. See, the others have a limit: 2, 3, 3, 1, 3. But there's no limit to the investigate from what I can see. So I believe that I can just keep doing that. So since I'm looking for a row or a column, I'm going to go over here next. Oh, no. Jeff Bertman. The guy's a carrier. Okay. Oh, so the bottom tells you what to do depending on how many there are in play. So I only have one carrier, and I only have one hostile. So their effects don't come into play unless there's 2 of them, or for this one that there's 2 of them. So the more that I'm building up before dealing with anything, the bigger problem that they are. And we have all the game icons they have on the back, and they also have right here in the book tell you everything that's going on. So I got that handy. Right now to see. So now row or column. Let's go down over here to the center square and see Paul Lynn. Let's visit Paul Lynn. He's hostile, just like Melissa, but he's not infected. All right, Derek Yoshida. And so there's 2. So there's 2 hostile out now. So that means I have to flip another card. I'm pretty sure that is what that means. Whenever a game effect triggers this icon, the active player flips a face-down card in the crowd face-up. If all cards in the crowd are already face-up, nothing happens. All right, so I have to. I'm forced to flip up another one, which right now isn't necessarily a problem. Though if it's another carrier, I'm going to have to draw from the Raxxon cards. But obviously, yes, I'm going for here, because if this isn't infected, I can use my evacuate and get rid of all of them. All right, so I got very lucky. This one is not infected. It's a celebrity, Nadia Rivers. I don't know. She's a famous actress, let's say, Academy Award winning, and she's in the crowd. So that's great because now I can use one of my abilities. I can use my evacuate ability right over here that I was telling you about earlier. And it says that I can do this twice. It says choose a row or column in the crowd with all the cards face up that are healthy and move those cards to the evacuation. And that's the evacuation pile is all the way up here. So let's move them out of the way. Get a lot done in day 1. Get them up over here. No, this does not get filled back up. This does not get filled back up until the next day. That's the first phase of the day is sort of the crowd control. So this is still empty. But this still counts. If this is a healthy person and this is a healthy person, this is still a row, and I would be able to, if I had an ability left, I have 1 time left for evacuate, I would be able to do that. I would be able to. Hold on, my voice is getting a little dry, because, I like to hear it. There we go. Ooh, good zombie game. I wonder if my friend Cookie's watching. Okay. So now I did this. I could trigger this medicinal attack, kill 1 card in the crowd, and I could get rid of this guy. So let me try that. Let me get rid of him. So he's going to go in the population discard pile over here. And that's going to be it. So now, since there are abilities that have been triggered, we're going to have to deal with the consequences. So you always start at the top and work your way from left to right, and then down to the next one, left to right. That's how you do it. It's like reading a book in the English language. So now we are here with this symbol, the exclamation point. So whenever a game effect triggers this icon, the active player will draw the top card of the Raxxon draw pile and read the trigger to see if the card resolves. The italic trigger applies, read the card and follow its instructions. Any choice offered by the card is made by the active player unless the card says otherwise. Resolve text effects and icon effects at the bottom of each card based on the result. Then place the card in the triggered Raxxon pile unless the card says otherwise. All right. Let's see. So the italicized up top says, if Raxxon's power is 1 or greater, it is not. So therefore, since this does not match the italics, it's going to be placed in the untriggered Raxxon pile and move on. So the untriggered Raxxon pile, yes, untriggered, is right there. Oh, I got to double check, but I have a funny feeling that, like, when this gets to 1, it may trigger that by the phrasing of that. I'm not sure. First playthrough problems. All right, but we do have another one to resolve. And I still haven't passed. See, when I pass, I'll be able to clear this. So this is the +1. Whenever a game card trigger, draw the top card of the population, draw a pile without looking at it, and place it face down in the crowd. The player adding the card may choose where to place it. Following these rules, the card must be placed adjacent to as many other cards as possible. Well, that means it's going to be here or here. Just put it in the middle. Without looking at it, it said, right? Yes. Without looking at it. Whew. Okay. Oh. Be a little okay. So now what else is there here to do? Nothing. They've both been triggered, as far as I can tell. Oh, okay. So I think what I did wrong. Here. No, maybe not. No, let me keep going with this then. So now we have to choose an available action. So that's going to be investigate. Let's see the new guy that came in. Someone that's familiar to us. That's Forrest Plum. Every year at the local mall, he plays Santa for all the kids. He's been doing it for years. Everyone in town loves him. Or likes to drink a little much. So the active player must pass their next turn this day. If he dies, okay. So I don't want him to die. And I think now, see, this is what I think I did wrong before. I think now I have nothing else to do, so I'm going to have to pass. This is where the passing back and forth comes in. I mentioned in the beginning. Now I think I understand it. Now, only about 20 minutes in, I think I understand it. Okay, so now I'm going to have to pass. Well, actually, I would have had to have passed already. So now we are at the end day. So there's nothing else to do. So I passed the equivalent of twice, more than twice. So this will be fine. Once all the players have passed, or a nighttime symbol, so this is the last symbol here, the nighttime symbol in the bottom. Well, we don't have to worry about that on him now. So if that triggers, or if all the players have passed, one, the crowd flip all remaining cards in the crowd face up, but we don't trigger any of these eye effects. The first thing here, we don't trigger any of those. So let's see what we got. We got Hostile, Selena Rodriguez. We got Hostile, Brandon Kane. We have an Innocent, Garrison Williams. We got a Hostile, Mac Todd. Wow, no more infected or carriers at all. Innocent, Dara Bertman. Okay. The infection spreads. Count the total number of infected cards in the crowd. 0. And in the uncontained quarantine area, which no one got put in this at this point yet. And then trigger this effect. Add the top card of the infection supply to the population discard. Oh, that's a volatile one. The population move all cards from the crowd and uncontained area. So this is the crowd. Uncontained is over here. So move all the cards from the crowd and the uncontained quarantine to the population discard pile. Okay. Move all cards in the containment quarantine to the unquarantined. Nope. And then clear the character sheet. Okay. I want to use her for one more turn. Try to get a better feel of one character at a time. So, let me use her one more time, and then I'll try out maybe the disease control expert. I think that's it for the end of day phase. Yes, it is. So it's back up to the top. Okay, let's see now. So I will continue using her. So the beginning of the day phase. I'll put this out and then connect. It's kind of coming out of the hole in the fence. As many that can fit into this area, which for this game is 9. All right, so Dr. Olivia Brown is going to investigate this one here. Oh no. Completely chaotic, unidentified. Yeah, we got to get rid of them. So one of them equals flipping another card. A familiar, Father Fitzpatrick. Okay. She will, for her first try before she gets 2 passes. Okay, medicinal attack. You go over here. She's going to kill this. So that's going to go in the population discard. What do I have in here? 3, right? Yeah, I got 3 in here so far. Don't escape. That's where you want to be. Stay there. School quarantine. Move up to 3 face-up infected cards from the crowd with the uncontained pile to the contained quarantine. Move all cards of one type, chaotic, volatile, etc., from the uncontained pile to the contained. How do I... Okay. Okay, I think I see. Okay. No, you know what? I need something. I don't have something. Oh, you know what? Here, let me get a die. You don't need a die in this game. Let me just get a die. Oh, perfect. A Halloween die. You know what? That's perfect. So she's gone once. So I'll put this here. She's gone once. She's going to have to pass. Because there's nothing else here that she can do. I should have done some more investigates. That's what I should have done. Okay, so she's gone once already. So now investigate. Familiar. Another familiar one. Mike Cho. So we'll do another investigate. Okay, so nothing will trigger. Should be another infected drawn into the population discard until a second one pops up. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. I can see how it gets deadlier now in between things, doing it this way. This makes more sense to me. All right, well, I'm going to flip another one and see what happens. If this is another volatile, then one of these, I'll get a double check, but I believe that means it moves into here. Oh, he's a carrier. Okay, so that's different. This guy's a carrier. Eugene Dawson. Okay, now, hold on here. Let me... What's the move? Move all cards of one type. No. Okay, here we go. Skilled Quarantine, right? So move up to 3 face-up infected cards from the crowd and or the uncontained quarantine area pile to the control. To the, to the contained right here. So you can move the infected from here or from the uncontained to the contained. So I'm going to move these. No. Yeah, move up to 3 infected. So here and here. So they're going to be moved to the contained quarantine. And I've used this ability like so. Now I'm going to use evacuate to evacuate this row to the evacuation pile like so. Oh, let me see. Okay, so this is the intro game. I need 20, not 30. So when I get 20 in the evacuation pile, we good. We good. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here on my sheet to do. I could do more investigate, but I could do more investigate. Okay, let's do another. No, I can't do another investigate because I'm at the choose an available action phase. And the investigate would be the first phase trigger. So I'm going to have to call that for a second pass. So I got to check the cards, right? Is that what I had to do before? I had to check the cards and see the number of infected. Hostile, but not infected, Ray 7. Innocent, John Price. There's a volatile, unidentified. And chaotic, they're unidentified. And we have, and then we have in the contained too. So count the total number of infected cards in the crowd and in the uncontained quarantine trigger. The quarantine area. Trigger that many times, up to a maximum of 4. So we got 1, 2, and that's it. So this is going to go in here. This is going to go in here. Wow, this is growing really fast. And then, so these go in there too. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's growing fast. And these two are also going in there. Move all cards from the crowd and the uncontained quarantine to the population discard pile. Oh, then shuffle the population discard pile into the drawer pile. I forgot to do that last time. Oh boy. I forgot to do that last time. I like pandemic. This does, right? You feel it? Anyone that's watching this that's familiar with the pandemic game, are you feeling a little bit pandemic-ish? I am now. Now that I know that, right? That's very pandemic. Okay, and this stuff gets cleared. So I did say that I would try, because we got a whole bunch. So let me try the infectious disease control officer, K.D. James. Let me try her now. This new day. This is still 0, so that's good. Or I'm doing something wrong. Okay, so let's populate this area. Hey, get off the board. Okay. So, K.D. James. I'll investigate right here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you feeling? I'm not feeling too good. What the hell's going on? I want answers. This is the government, isn't it? Brandon Kane is not happy. I've been here for 2 days. He's not happy at all. Let's investigate over here. No. Let's investigate here. Oh, let's see what she does. Here, hold on. So choose a row or column in the crowd with all the cards. Oh, so her evacuation is the same. Okay, so yeah, let's go with this. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay, hostile, Celine Rodriguez. So we got 2 of them. So that means we have to flip another one. So let's flip this. Ah, damn it. Volatile. If there's 2 of them, this is going to get moved into here. Then the next day, all of this is going to get shuffled back in here. Great. Let's go over here. Ah, damn it. There's 2 of no, this is volatile. That's chaotic. That's different. Now let's go over here. Oh, damn it! Poor little Daisy. Someone take her out back. Ooh, hey, this is a harsh world. Yeah, things are getting. Fudge. Let's investigate over here. This is really dangerous right now. Ah, another volatile. That's 2 of them. So that means this is getting put into here. Oh man. One more investigate. This is going to get ugly, isn't it? Okay, susceptible. Doesn't matter that she's susceptible. It's okay, Gia, because she's not infected. Okay, so now let's move on to 2. Choose an available action. So what we want to do is we want to move. No, we want to medicinal attack. Kill 1 card in the crowd. So let's take care of her. Now, let's do that again. Get rid of this. Evacuate. here. Yeah, sorry, Brandon. Looks like you stuck there, buddy. Mm. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Quiet. I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna have to pass. I think I'm gonna have to pass. Now I can investigate again. Of course, it's volatile. That's two volatiles, which means another one gets moved from here to here. I'll investigate again. Susceptible. Susceptible. Oh, damn it, I forgot the trigger first. Forgot the trigger first. Okay, I'll trigger now, and then I'll do my actions. So the triggers Brian Lee. If Brian Lee is in the triggered Raxxon pile, this is part two. So part one is not in that. That is another card. That is Dina. So that goes away. Now we're going to add, because this is calling these, both of these call for adding. There we go. And that was it. All right, so that was, she got, there's a second pass right now. Two. It's a second pass right now. And let's see. Ah, susceptible. On the crowd. And choose a player himself. Swap the position. Okay. Any two cards in the crowd. Any two cards in the crowd. I'll do this twice. And that's what I'm going to do. I'll do this twice. And I'm going to swap this for this. Oh no, do I have to do this twice? No, and then I want to medicinal attack and get rid of this. And then evacuation for these two. What am I up to here? Up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 11 more. That's it. That's it. So now it's end of day. So this all gets swept away. These two are getting moved over here. I'm getting two more. And hostile. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Stay together somewhat, fellas, will you? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oof. I don't think I'm gonna make this. I think my screw up in that first round damned me. But at least I'm getting this. I'm getting this. That's good. Investigate. Of course. Of course. Investigate. Of course. So that's 2 of them now. Oh, only on 1. I'm sorry. So this flips for this. This flips for that. No. I guess I'll try this. Susceptible. Okay. It's getting dangerous. Hostile. Volatile, of course. Of course it's volatile. Hostile. Okay. Let's move on to the second phase. We got to move crowd control. Here we go. Swap 2 cards in their position. I'm going to go to evacuate and get this row here. That's 12. Need 8 more. Need 8 more to win. Goes in the crowd. Oh, okay. So I'm going to trigger steady quarantine. I should have been doing this earlier. Move up to 3 infected to the contained area. That's how I get rid of them from the deck. It's only taking me 40 minutes to figure that out. So now we're going to have to pass. It's a 1-player game, so we get to go again. And let's investigate over here. See what we got. A hostile. A volatile. And we'll have to do another investigate. And there's a hostile. So now let's switch the spots. Oh, yeah, I forgot to deal with this. I forgot to deal with the consequences. KD James. Oh, I'm using KD James right now. Oh, okay. KD James is in the game and she has 2 or more action tokens on her character sheet. Yes, she does. She has 3. So we can read through this card. The Raxxon representative is sympathetic. KD, we know you're the best, but anyone can see that you're overloaded here. Let us help you. Let's solve this problem together. The player who controls KD must make the following choice. Option 1, you could certainly use the resource, but Raxxon can't be trusted. Do nothing. Or option 2, the player who controls KD James may move up to 3 tokens from her character sheet and may take a next turn, even if she passed already. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. That's going to believe that symbol means that is raised up 1, but I'm going to do that. Remove up to 3 tokens, so I won't have to deal with the other effects. That worked out really good. So I want to do the other effects, and I can go again. So this is triggered, so that goes over there. So I'm going to get an extra phase. Okay. Which is what I'm going to have to use right now. Well, I mean, I still have the second one anyway. Right there, 2. And the first thing she's going to do is medicinal attack. No. Yeah, into the quarantine area. And then I'm going to swap card positions. Oh, wait, no. So I would have had to have done that first. Swap card positions, then do that. And then evacuate. So what was I at? Was I at 12? Is that 14 now? 1, 2, 3, or is that 12? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, need 6 more. There's nothing out here to do. So move on to the next day. And the first part of the day phase. So I need 6 more, huh? I think it's possible. Whew. Oh, yeah, so return to these. Nothing there to resolve on that. I got to get more into the contained quarantine. I see that now. Ooh, so a little more than halfway through my first game. I think this is the key to the game, this contained quarantine area. Okay, let's see what I got. Let's start here. Oh, damn it. Let's try here. Oh, volatile, chaotic. Let's try here. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, let's go into the next phase. Let's get rid of these guys here. Move them into there. All right, nothing else to do. So now let's consequences. Let's flip in another one. Let's see who's here. Oh, chaotic. That was the consequence. Okay, so now choosing an action. Let's investigate. Innocent. Let's investigate again. Innocent. Oh, so that was a pass, right? This is a pass here. That's what I'm gonna have to do. No, not yet. No, I can do more things. Hold on. Uh, 16 now. We need 4 more. Okay, now we'll go on to the next. Choose deal one of these. Olivia Brown Part 2. Nope, no Olivia Brown. That goes in the untriggered. And here, we have to flip one. Chaotic. And look at another card. Gabriel Diaz is not in play. He's right here. Untriggered. Now the next phase. Oh, man. Investigate. Oh, carrier. And investigate. Hostile. All right. Steady quarantine. Move these 3. Little world! Good to see you, bud. Sorry I got on late, but it looks like if I had gotten on early, you probably wouldn't be seeing this right now at all. And do this again, evacuate. And him up here. There's that 3 left I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I need 3 more. Ooh, okay, let's populate this out. Get the crowd going. Oh, uh-oh. Vasislas. What do I do now? Okay. Well, that's going to have to be under the day order. Oh, no. Is this going to be an end game? Let's see. No. If something triggers this effect, here, which is this deck here, and I can't, then I will lose. Game will end in 3 ways. If I get 20 or 30, in this case 20, the game will end, I'll win. If this has to come over here and it cannot, because there's nothing left, the zombies overrun. And if Raxxon's power reaches 8, then they've taken control of the situation completely. Okay. Let's see. So I guess that's just the crowd. Okay. I can get behind that. So for this next day, and investigate. A carrier. Don't like him. Looks like what's his name? The wrestler from Plaid 9 from Outer Space. Let's try here. Ah, familiar. Yes, we get to see Forrest Plum. He's been surviving all these days. He made it back. I was seeing this game at our cafe. Yeah, this game doesn't seem to get a lot of press. Doesn't seem to get a lot of play, so to speak. No pun intended. Let's investigate. Carrier. We got 2 carriers. That means we got to check out one of these cards. The Innocent, Part 2. No, the Innocent Part 1 is in the trigger. Is the Innocent in here? Let's see. I don't think it is. Yes, Plaid Hat Games. No, the Innocent is not in here. Plaid Hat Games, you're correct. This takes place in the Left 4 Dead universe. All right, so this goes in here because Part 1 is not there. Investigate. Innocent. Innocent. Investigate. Volatile. I don't have a volatile out yet. Let's try here. Investigate. Carrier. So that's another carrier out. 3 of them. Oh, so that means the day ends. Pretty sure that's what that means. I'll double check right now. Immediately proceed to the end day phase, which sucks. Well, yeah, I'm going to find out anyway. So, end day phase. I think this is going to end me. Hostile, that's the guy I was looking for. Well, not particularly, but I was looking for a third one that I would use my power and I would switch like to here, then get these three in. That would have been the win. That would have been the win. If I'd flipped this card instead of this one. This isn't going to be good. Okay, so everything gets flipped. And the infection spreads. One, two, three, four. Count the number of infected cards in the crowd and in the uncontained quarantine. And then trigger this that many times. It can only be triggered once, so the zombies have overrun everything. And like I said, if I had just flipped this one instead, that would have been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That would have been 20. So I'll literally win or lose by that one turn I just did. That's what it all had come down to. If I hadn't messed up that first round so much, I think I actually would have won the first game. Definitely would have won the first game. I have no doubt about that, considering how literally close one turn, one flip literally determined win or lose here at the last moment for me. But this was fun. I like the strategy involved in this now that I'm seeing it a little bit more. I like the way the cards are affecting each other by what comes out and how many of them come out. Like especially with the infected guys, right? If 2 of these are out on the board, then you're going to have to draw. If 3, which is what happened to me, it's going to be the end of the days. Well, the end of the day. It just happened to be the end of days for me here. But I did have fun with this. And I do. I want to experiment with this game more and learn more of the strategies involved in this game. And hopefully looking forward to a multiplayer version. But yeah, if you enjoy the Dead of Winter games, why don't you go check out a little bit more information on Raxxon? Because if you like those games, after playing this, I think you're going to want to check it out. So by Plaid Hat Games, Raxxon. And I'm your buddy Big John at G for 2 Gun Picture presents Legendary Gaming, and I am... wow, pardon me. Out of here.